Yo, what's going on guys, Dylbobz here, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now, we're past 100,000 subscribers, we're moving on to the next milestone. Let's just keep it simple. At 105,000 subscribers, I'll give away a titanium white 20XX black market decal to one of you guys. So let's get us to 105,000 subs, I don't know, sometime next week, because we're already on 102,000. I know you can do it, and at 105k, I'll give away a white 20XX. But anyway, let's hear from our sponsor and get on to this video. It's sponsored intro time. Head over to RL Exchange where you can buy all your favorite Rocket League items. I mean, look how crisp that looks. And you can do this on a bunch of different consoles. You can use a bunch of different payment methods, and your items will be in your inventory super fast. It's super simple, and you can use code Dylbobz at checkout for 3% off. Now let's get on to this video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing some ideas about what I think should replace the current season challenge rewards on Rocket League. So listen up, I'll try and make it pretty quick and tell you some ideas I have, but more importantly, comment down below any ideas you have, because at the moment, if you complete at least 22 out of 24 of your season challenges, then you'll receive a rare drop, a very rare drop, and an import drop. And I don't know if it's just me, but I always get terrible items out of these, which makes sense. The odds are never in your favor. But I mean, getting an import drop after a whole like 6-month season or something, just to get like, I don't know, like a bubbles boost, it ain't worth it. So maybe we need some other incentive to really do those challenges. So how could Rocket League replace these season rewards with something the fans would prefer and actually work towards that might pay off? Well, my first and probably favorite idea is this one. A car that improves as you complete more challenges. So let's say this season is the Western theme, so it could be some kind of Western rally car. And to start with, if you complete 6 challenges, you get the car. So, you know, you don't have to do all the challenges. You have to do 6 out of 24 challenges to get the base car. But the base car, it's cool and all. But let's say, you know, it's standard. There's no moving parts on it. There's no, there's no, funky spoiler or exhaust or anything like that. It's just the generic base car. Then, if you complete 12 challenges, the car upgrades. So let's say I complete 12 challenges by the end of the season. I get both versions. I get the regular base car, and I get the upgraded version for 12 challenges, which could have more external parts on it. Just like in the Rocket Pass, how the cars upgrade. You know, it could have like a spoiler, you know, like a grill, some different exhaust, things like that. And you guys might be thinking right now, well, this is just a Rocket Pass item. Well, no, the end spices it up a bit. Trust me, you guys are going to like this, and I think it's a pretty good idea. It would be awesome if they did add this. I don't think they will. But then at 18 challenges, so obviously we're going up in 6 challenge increments, because every stage gives you 6 free challenges you can do. So at 18 challenges, you get LEDs on the outside. So yes, again, like some Rocket Pass cars. So the third version will have some LEDs on the outside, which obviously will change with like the accent color of the car, like that. It'll be really, really funky. It'll look really, really nice. And 18 challenges will get you that. Then for 24 challenges, no slacking this time, no 22 challenge malarkey, 24 challenges, and you get this. Now, this is what really makes it a season challenge, and this is what separates it from just being some kind of Rocket Pass reward. At 24 challenges, you redeem only one random painted version. So obviously, there is still the look element involved, because at the moment, our challenge rewards, the reason they're exciting is because everyone gets something a bit different. Nobody is guaranteed the same thing, because I think if season challenges gave everybody the same thing, then nobody would really care about it, because by the time you've done it, everybody has it, and it just gets overused in the community, and then people are like, well, everyone's using it now, I don't really want it anymore. So this is what makes it a worthy season challenge. So I hope you guys do like this idea. If you complete all the challenges, then you get a random painted version of your upgraded car. Now, the best part about this is, if you get a titanium white one, it's epic, because of course, you know, if you want to use it, it's a little bit of a cheeky flex. It's a little more rare than just using a normal car that everyone has. Obviously, you still might get a color you don't like, but then at least if you get a color you don't like, you still have the other versions, the non-painted versions, that could still give you a decent bit of joy. So I think that is definitely a better idea for season challenges, rather than 3 boring drops. What do you think? Do you like that idea? I think making the random painted version at the end really sells that idea. Now, another idea is we don't necessarily have to change them up that much. We could keep them as a kind of crate, a drop, but we could just make it a little bit better for the community here. What we could do is, at 6 challenges, you get a rare drop. At 12, you get a very rare. And at 18 challenges, you get an import drop, just like, you know, the 3 rewards you get now. But maybe, if you complete every single challenge, then you get a new import drop, which is called a chromatic import drop or a painted import drop, and that will give you a guaranteed painted. Now, that still has a random element to it. You might not get a good painted, but it means the stuff you get out of it is a little bit better. But like, the worst thing would be is out of an import drop, maybe, I don't know, getting like a black market, and then it's just like a regular trashy one, and it would be so much better if it was just a painted version. So either they upgrade the drops to, like, you know, guarantee a painted, a bit like the tournament rewards, or they just bring out something like import exotic and black market drops just to, you know, upgrade it, spice it up a bit, and reward people a little bit more. But I definitely think guaranteeing some kind of painted item at the end of season challenges is the most exciting part. I think that should definitely be added. And then my third idea, I can imagine this. I hope you guys can imagine this as much as I can, because I think it will be awesome. And let me know, out of all 3 of these ideas, which one you think is the best, and if you think you'd prefer this over the current 3 boring drops that we get. So, my last idea is goal explosions that, you know, upgrade with how many challenges you do, and there's a bit more to this than meets the eye. So, at 6 challenges, you get the goal explosion. So again, it should probably match the theme. So here we have a Western theme, so maybe it's some kind of tumbleweed goal explosion, or like, I don't know, some big blast that has like tumbleweed flying out of it or something, or maybe like a horse goal explosion. Like a horse that comes out and stands on its 2 legs and sort of holds its neck high and then makes a horse sound. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that for you here on this video, but you get what I mean. You know, when a horse stands up on its hind legs, basically that would be a really cool goal explosion actually. So then if you complete 6 challenges, you will get a themed goal explosion, that themed goal explosion, and it will just be that. No color, no painted version, it's just the base, normal, classic goal explosion. Then, at 12 challenges, you get a slightly upgraded version. A bit like with the car that we talked about, it will be a bit bigger, maybe a better sound effect, maybe a bit more oomph to it, you know what I mean? And then, at 18 challenges, this is where it gets good. The goal explosion becomes reactive. So obviously this will depend on the goal explosion. For example, this horse one, maybe if you're, you know, below it, it will crush you when it comes down. I can't really think of much reactivity for that. But you know how we currently have reactive goal explosions that, you know, demo you or they suck you into the goal. And I did recently make a video where I spoke about reactive goal explosions. So I think at 18 challenges, the goal explosion should become reactive in some way to make it even better. You know, you completed those challenges, you deserve a better version of what everyone's getting. And then you guessed it, at 24 challenges, you get a random painted version, because that is what it needs. There needs to be a bit of randomness. Everybody needs to have the chance of getting something really good and also having the chance of getting something not so good. But at the end, you always get something that you're kind of satisfied with. Because I think making videos on that would be just as fun as the current rewards. You know, I get to my last challenges and then I redeem my random painted version, praying I get a titanium white one. Now, I don't think they should be tradable, but maybe they could be tradable. If they were tradable, it might ruin it a little bit. But actually, I think if they were tradable, it would be quite cool. So I think making these kind of things tradable would, yeah, I think that would be fun. But there you go. Those are 3 of my ideas. Now, 2 of them were about, you know, items that get progressively better. And I think that was basically my overall idea. And making them link to the actual theme of the season makes it feel a lot more memorable. So if you guys do like the sound of that, hopefully you kind of got all my points in that. And hopefully you think it's a good idea as well. Because here on the channel, I love to talk about ideas that I have to improve the game. And obviously ideas that probably will never come to the game, but fun ideas at that. So let me know in the comments down below what ideas you have that should replace the current season challenge rewards on Rocket League. But anyway, that's it from me. I ain't gonna ramble any longer. This was very fun to think about. I love, honestly, when I'm not making videos, I'm often just thinking about concepts like this. It's super fun to talk about. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.